Welcome. You are now tuned in with Eyesonpodium podcast, and I'm here with my bros. I am HB the Realtor, Henny to my left, Coach Chris to my right. Like, comment, subscribe before we get the show on the road. We got a lot to discuss. We got some martial artists in the NBA.
What a mighty God we serve.
We got some haters.
What a mighty God we serve.
That's crazy. That's crazy how you.
What a mighty God we serve. Play my music.
I don't read no comments. I don't care what they say. Time and place, we can talk about it. Last night I was wildin'. Made 2K over 2K. It's a new day and I'm back to problem. Bank account be crowded. By next June, need 5 rooms, soundproof. Watch them doubt it. Hey, they try to talk me out here. I done wasted some greatness just sitting there trying to think about it. I go John Moran and give all of my homies rollies. I'm a hot pick, rolling with me, gon' be low-key. Best believe it's more of us, but today I'm dolly. Grab me by the hand, damn, she don't even know me. Open hit the corner for the 3, nobody noticed them. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking, eyes on podium. No one should be talking, keep your eyes on the podium.
Draymond Bruce Lee Green. Haney was doing his happy church dance because he's officially, I guess he's a Draymond hater. Are you happy that he's getting suspended indefinitely? Because that's what the NBA just said. He's getting suspended indefinitely, and it's insane.
One of my top 10 favorite players. I'm just happy how it affects others because now others got to show up without this quote unquote help. So let's see how he does.
Let's see how who does, Steph?
Yeah, let's see how he does. Let's see how great he is.
Oh wow. Okay. Indefinitely for being a black belt. How you feel about that, Chris? You think it was too excessive?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's to a point where the league has reached its breaking point, which is why I think the decision was made for him to be suspended indefinitely. He also has to receive counseling, and in order to return, he has to, go through these procedures and the protocol for whatever they have in place for him.
Mm-hmm.
In order to return to the team, I think it's fair. I feel like he's done this on countless occasions. I felt like after the last incident, I honestly thought that he came back, very focused.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like he was playing a lot better. He was shooting a lot better. He was shooting 42% from the 3-point line.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, okay, maybe Dre gets it now.
Yeah.
And then to turn around and then pull something like that yesterday, a non-basketball play like that against Phoenix on Yusuf Nurkic, that's inexcusable. Right. So I think the league made the right decision to send a message that this will not be tolerated. And if it's a player who's going to be doing this excessively and on you're a multiple
offender.
Yeah, you're not gonna be around for long. Nobody's gonna put up with that in the league. You're causing a problem. You're hurting the game. You're hurting your team. There's no room for that.
It's funny because when he comes back, this is what he's good at: is agitating other players, getting physical, to say the least. he can't get physical anymore because now everything is going to be magnified. Any little bit of anything he does now is going to really affect,
right?
How they play. They're going to be more. Yeah, he's going to be more. How you say call? He's going to get more calls for sure. When he does come back.
If he comes back, whenever that may be.
Yeah,
He's gonna come
I think this could be for a while. I don't expect to see him. I don't expect to see Draymond until maybe mid-January, if
back.
that.
Yeah. A month, 30 days.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely gonna be less than 25. It better be. I think it's excessive. I think the punishment is excessive.
Oh, the punishment.
Yeah, I think the punishment is too harsh.
Why would you think it's too harsh?
I think indefinite is insane. I do. I feel like it shouldn't be. Maybe give him a game or two.
But it's not like
Indefinite is insane, man. Bro, he got ejected, right? He got ejected. So you're punishing him for, like, him choking out Rudy is, all right, you give me 5 games for that. You can't then give me indefinite for flailing my arms, for flopping extra. That's essentially what he was doing. He was flopping.
But it's not like it's his first offense.
It's not his first offense, but which one was worse?
I honestly don't feel like him putting Rudy in a headlock. That's not a punishment. Him getting ejected is not a punishment.
No, he got 5 games for that. That's what I'm saying.
But you also were choking somebody out. Yeah.
Yeah, for 5, you get 5 games, and then I hit him. I hit what he should have got is what he got was ejected. I don't. And then if you want to give him a game, cool. But indefinite is a little overreach. A lot of overreach, in my opinion.
Punch someone in the face.
Yeah, but he didn't run up on him and punch him, right? He was flopping.
It was really unnecessary.
It was not.
Yeah.
You flop forward. You don't flop, turn around,
you are facing the opposite direction of somebody who's behind you. You turn your entire body around with your fists clenched and hit somebody in the face. Usually,
when you're flopping, you're aware. You just want the call. He wanted the call at that time. He wanted the call, but he excessively. There's no reason for him to
and if you're gonna
turn
flop,
his hand.
if you're gonna flop, why would you do a 360?
Bro, Meta World Peace
three.
got 7 games for elbowing James Harden like that. Right? Not even like that, right? That was more aggressive, right? Draymond didn't, like, it wasn't an aggression towards Nurkic. It wasn't. He hit him, yes. I'm not disputing the hit. I'm not defending the hit. I'm defending it. It should have never been indefinite. 1 or 2 games. That's not worse than the choke. It's not worse than what Meta World Peace did. It's not worse than other things that got less games, is what I'm saying. It's not worse.
It's not about what's worse. It's about Draymond Green being a repeated offender. The league is sending a message that there's no room in the NBA for this. If they give him a punishment or give him a consequence that is not that feasible, they're going to be like, oh, he going to just keep doing this and you going to give him 2 games? No, you got to understand that you cannot do that. We are probably less than 4 weeks away from him choking somebody.
Yeah.
For no reason. Somebody who did not even touch him. He choked someone who did not touch him.
He touched a teammate.
Now, less than 4 weeks later, you are doing a 360 punch on somebody because you are flopping. Absolutely, bro. There's no. That is inexcusable. There's no room for that.
So where's? I mean, listen. So I'm cool with it being no room for that, but it's not. I'm not making an excuse for it either. But it's not indefinite. It's insane. Indefinite. It's insane, bro.
It's not. It is not insane.
That's crazy.
It's not insane.
Indefinite is insane.
He is continually doing these kind of things.
So eject them. You have things in place.
What indefinite is, right? You do know what indefinite is. They just don't have an answer.
No, indefinite is forever until I say no. Until I say come back.
But that could be a week. That could be a week. That could be longer.
Yeah, but a week is like a couple games. 3 games? 4 games maybe?
That he has to complete.
Y'all both talking at the same time.
They said that he has to complete whatever tasks that the NBA and Golden State give him to do before he can return to the team. So one of those things is counseling. I don't know what the other things are going to be, all I know so far is the counseling.
Indefinite is not crazy.
That's
So
nutty.
whenever he completes those tasks, he'll be able to return to the team. I don't think indefinite is crazy. He has to understand he cannot do this. Giving him another 5 games is not going to help him understand.
Bro, 5 games is
He
tough.
just got 5 games. He just got 5 games. He just got 5 games.
Yeah,
Right,
but
he's choking
that was
for choking someone out.
yeah, but he
someone out.
yeah, but the difference
Did not
between
touch him.
hear what I'm saying. The difference between what happened with Nurkic and what happened with Rudy Gobert, he lunged at Rudy Gobert. He headhunted Rudy Gobert, right? If you would have told me this is 5 games and the Rudy Gobert punishment is indefinite, okay, but it's not. It's the opposite. It's the other way. You set the precedent with the 5 games already, so you can't then tell me that this is worse than that when it's not. It wasn't.
No
No, it's like
one
this. Look,
said
look,
it
look.
was worse. That's what you're not
Say
saying.
it. It's like
He
this.
set the precedent for the kind of suspension he got when he did what he did in that Minnesota game.
So give me 10 games. Give me 7 games. Don't give me indefinite. It's insane. That's too
It
much.
could be 10. It could be 10 games.
It could be
But he
15.
has to- Right, and that's okay too.
No.
That is acceptable.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Mm-mm.
If he
It's
didn't
not-
do what he did 4 weeks ago, then okay. But he did do that, and he was spoken to, and he understood that that is not okay. And
Bro,
then you
this
come
never
back and you do that.
this has never happened where
I got a question for you.
Mhm.
If I stole a TV, did I steal?
yeah, definitely. If you stole the TV, you stole.
If I stole a water, did I steal?
Yeah, if you stole the water.
They're both the same thing. It's both the same thing. I stole.
Nah, it's
If
not.
Draymond-
You get a
Draymond
misdemeanor for certain theft. You get a felony for others. It's a difference.
Right. I still stole. You're not acknowledging that
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
repeat thief. I'm a kleptomaniac. Draymond is a kleptomaniac. He is a kleptomaniac. That's it. He's and I feel like when he come back, he's gonna do it again because that's what he does. That's who he is. That's who he is. I don't think he could change. If he changes, he's not gonna be good anymore.
Well, do we see any changes happening in Claymont? I mean Claymont in
Claymont.
Clay. Well, listen, that's how they playing. Klay Thompson, man. Do we expect a turnaround at Klay Thompson? He's been playing terrible. He just got benched for Brandon P. That's what I'm gonna call him. Brandon Pod. So yeah, y'all feel like Klay coming back? I'm not gonna chop his name.
I'm gonna just put this in perspective a little bit for this whole Klay Thompson thing. You know, he's at. Let me see. Klay Thompson is at a career low in points.
Mhm.
Besides his rookie other than his rookie year, he's at a career low in points. He's at a career low in field goal percentage. He's at a career low in 3-point percentage.
Mhm.
So I honestly think that there has to be some kind of change in his game. I think everyone knows that Klay Thompson is a great shooter, right? He's part of the Splash Bros. I honestly believe that in order to get him out of this, I think his style of play needs to change. I think his game needs to be more around sort of like a Rip Hamilton, Ray Allen kind of game where he is literally in motion all game. Like he's running off screens and he gets a better shots. The problem I see a lot is Klay Thompson is taking very, very difficult shots. And he's taking them like this is still 3 years ago. He's
ego shooting.
Yeah, right. He's still trying to shoot to prove that he still has the ability to make these kind of difficult shots, and he's only hurting himself. He needs to be in a position where he is doing a lot of running, he's coming off screens, and he's getting easier and more open, cleaner looks. It is hurting him, it is hurting the team.
Right.
It's very sad to see. The bench outscored the starters yesterday. The starters combined for 36 points.
Yeah, that's nutty.
The bench combined for 80.
Yeah.
24 of the starters' points came from Steph.
It's crazy.
24 of the 36 came from Steph.
It's crazy. Wiggins got to go. This is the Wiggins that we've seen in Minnesota.
But does Clay have to go?
Do you see a scenario
does
where
Clay have to go?
They trade Clay.
I think
he's playing in a how you say contract year. He needs a contract. Allegedly they offered him I think it was 2 years, 60-something million, I believe.
2 years, 48.
48. 2 years, 48. He said no.
Now there's no contract.
Now there's no contract.
Nah, he might get 2 years, 30.
Right.
Look, if I'm Golden State, I'm Dunleavy, I probably would offer him a 1 year just to motivate him, like 1 year, 15, being generous, because he did, get 4 rings. I would give him. I would
give him the mid-level exception.
Yeah, is that the mid-level?
12.
Yeah,
12,
probably
14,
is. 12.
15. Yeah.
Yeah, so give me. Yep. That's what I'll do. That's the most I could do, because if he don't, and he got one more chance.
I mean, I feel like I wouldn't trade him. I would just put him on the bench. I would change his role. And this is a sucky thing too, because what's his name? Jordan Poole was there, right? This would have been a perfect time for Jordan Poole to step up into that role.
Oh my God! Playing next to CP3.
Yeah.
Lord,
well, no. No, they could have had him and CP3 at the same team. Team. Yeah.
You're right. My bad.
You can't have. Just me personally, I wouldn't want Jordan Poole in that role because he plays absolutely no defense. I think that hurts them.
So what does Clay do? Clay play absolutely no defense. He gets smoked every time.
Right, and then losing. And then losing.
Yeah, but he's not even giving you nothing. He's not giving you nothing on the other end. Poole would have gave you something on the other end.
Jordan Poole is averaging maybe 2 to 3 more points than Klay Thompson
as the number one option, because he's he's terrible as the number one option. We don't make him the number one option.
Yeah, he's like 3.
He averaged 24 points last year, second leading scorer.
I mean, I guess I don't think the charge could be led. I feel like when Golden State were in their prime and they were winning, Klay Thompson was playing defense. You need someone on the wing that can be a defender.
They need to go get.
Now he's not.
I wouldn't want Jordan Poole there because he's a liability. He can't guard a chair.
That doesn't matter when you matching it on the other end. He'll give up 5. He'll score 20. Now he'll give up 5, score 20. Come on.
Doesn't matter.
Clay will give up 5 and miss 15.
When it gets to playoff time, it matters. Playoff time, it matters. Regular season, maybe not. But when you get to the playoffs and the game slows down and the game gets more gritty and it's half court basketball.
Clay ain't gonna have time. Clay ain't gonna have time to figure it out. Play like this, career lows, they'll be out. They only play 4 games and go home.
I feel like there's a trade here to be made with
He does still have time though. He has time.
Oh yeah, there's always time.
He has time. We've seen teams turn it around. We see players turn it around after January. Teams get on a roll.
His defensive rating is the career low too as well.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it's awful.
I'm trying to find a trade that will make sense for Golden State to try to go get Zach LaVine right now on my trade machine, and it works. Corey, they will have to trade Andrew Wiggins, Kuminga, Moody, Corey Joseph, and Tracy Jackson Davis to go get Zach LaVine, and that seems worth it to me. They will have to make that trade January 15th, and that seems worth it to me. Extremely worth it. Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga.
Whole bench, and they're the only ones that score.
Andrew Wiggins,
Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, Corey Joseph, and Tracy Jackson Davis.
For who?
For Zach LaVine.
I don't like it because you gonna give up.
I mean, obviously you're gonna have to give us some picks, but just to if we're just talking based off of numbers, making the numbers work, they can do it to make the numbers work. So if they can go get Zach LaVine, I would do it. Give up Wiggins, I would do it.
He's hurt right now.
So he'll give you more than what Wiggins is giving you.
He's hurt.
He'll give you. I mean, yeah, he's waiting for a trade.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, and it's gonna happen within the time that he's quote unquote hurt.
Yeah, he's definitely waiting for a trade. I think it's worth it.
I wouldn't do that. You giving up too much for Zach LaVine.
What are you giving up?
Your bench, the only ones that score.
Giving up Kuminga and Moody.
That's the future. That's literally their future.
No, they don't. They're literally like borderline rotational players. What are you talking about?
There's Draymond and Clay in front of them. That's why they look like that.
Yeah, you don't need that. You don't need them. I'd rather give me Zach LaVine, and you obviously you're gonna Zach LaVine.
So Clay's going. Oh, so Clay's moving to the bench.
Well, nah, Clay will move to the 3. There you go. See what I'm saying?
Who's on the bench?
Nobody.
Yeah, scrap it.
Nobody. You got to go pick up some players.
Good.
You give up a couple players. Go pick up some players.
Cannot win like that.
Super good pass.
They're not gonna win like that.
Pass. Now with just.
There's definitely more moves that got to be made, right?
Their last
look,
championship.
You got somebody that agree with you. The sports pod said it's definitely worth it.
Their last championship was won, right? Due to a big part of Andrew Wiggins being able to play such outstanding defense.
Mm-hmm.
Who on that team is capable of playing outstanding defense like that?
Maybe we see a different Zach LaVine that we didn't see before. Like how we seen a different Andrew Wiggins that we didn't see before to win that championship. Because we never seen Andrew Wiggins play defense like that. We never seen Andrew Wiggins rebound like that. We never see Andrew Wiggins shoot like that. That's why Andrew Wiggins got money that he never actually don't deserve at this moment. He don't look like he deserved that contract.
It was a fluke. Obviously, it was a fluke.
So, I mean, it's possible. 100%. It's definitely possible. And I would take my chances with Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine has been the number 1 option before.
Yeah, but now he's not going to be. Now he's going to be the number 2 option.
But he's never been
playing with Steph.
But he's never been known for defense.
Okay, that's fine. It don't mean he's not capable. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't mean he's not capable.
No. Oh, get out of here! No.
He's
and you still got, and then you still don't have a bench.
That's fine. Listen, you can.
The playoffs, you need a bench.
You can go get a bench. You still got Brandon Pod.
Who?
What are you saying?
Who are they gonna go get?
Bro, they just. I'm only giving up Kuminga and giving up Moody. That's it. That's 2 players out the rotation. That's it. You can go find somebody to go get to go cover that up. What are we talking about? It's not tough. It's not tough to replace Kuminga and Moody.
The sports pod said you got Gary Payton.
And you still got GP for defense. That's what I'm saying.
Scoring. Who's going to score?
Zach LaVine.
Off the bench.
Who scores off the bench now? They do it by committee.
Ain't no committee.
What do you mean? They do it by committee now. You got Chris Paul running the bench. You can play Chris Paul. You can play Chris Paul and stagger his minutes with Clay and Zach LaVine together.
He was about to say you can play Chris Paul but he had nobody.
Nobody.
Well, I'm saying you can stagger his minutes.
I'm not relying on CP3 to carry that. Not at this age.
Y'all overrating Moody and Kuminga. Y'all overrating Moody and Kuminga. Kuminga didn't even play in the playoffs last time. He didn't even play. Or Moody didn't play.
Yo,
that's because they had
somebody.
Now you got Zach LaVine.
There's somebody ahead.
Now you got Zach LaVine.
Jordan Poole was off the bench.
Yeah, but you got Chris Paul off the bench. Run the show. Just 80 points.
You're just gonna keep going around.
Listen. This is how I feel. I truly feel like I truly feel like that can help.
We at a standstill.
Lakers win NBA in-season tournament. What does this do for LeBron's legacy, really?
Who cares?
Absolutely nothing. It's the same.
He's the first to win it.
Greatest of all time.
The first to win.
Same. It's not. This is the thing. People are going. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. People are going to talk about it regardless. People are going to be negative about it regardless. It's not going to be worth anything until we've seen this tournament done more than 5 times.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
That's when we see the history of it. Who was the first? You know, what did he average? Then we start seeing other players do it, and their accolades don't come up to what LeBron does. You need something to compare it to. You need something.
It's gonna age like wine.
Yes, it's gonna age.
Yeah.
Very well.
It's
right
gonna
now,
age.
it does absolutely nothing. It does absolutely nothing because people hated it regardless.
The sports pod said you can't use it in the GOAT debate.
Yeah, I already blocked him. Don't worry. He's done. He's done here.
You can absolutely use it in the GOAT debate. How do you not?
And that's the funny part. I don't even have to.
How do you not use it in the GOAT debate? It's literally.
Don't even have to.
It's literally
Jordan don't got one. Don't need it.
It's literally what's happening right now. It's literally the facts that are being created right now. What?
Wait till. What?
What?
Speak up.
I said, please don't let my blood boil. He said Jordan don't got one.
He don't.
Yeah, he don't.
It wasn't created when he was there.
Okay.
He got a defensive player of the year. LeBron don't got one of those.
That's
robbed.
true.
He was robbed.
LeBron's been around long enough, and
he don't have one.
Defensive player of the year.
Wait, here we go. Who's a better defender?
Jordan.
Jordan can guard 5 positions.
Jordan's won defensive player of the year.
That's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you.
He's a better defender.
Because he won defensive player of the year?
Yes.
So Marcus Smart's a better defender than Drew Holiday?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
How many times have you ever heard anybody say, yo, Marcus Smart is a tough defender?
Come on, you just...
No, whatever, bro. Whatever. That's crazy.
You stoop this low to fit your narrative.
So why hasn't Drew Holiday won defensive player of the year?
Because it's politics.
It's politics.
Only bigs win. Literally only bigs win. They don't let guards win.
Yo, they were pushing his narrative to say,
you just made my point. They don't let bigs win. Marcus Smart won.
No, he was the first one to win since Gary Payton.
Okay, so
they only let bigs win.
Okay, so why can't he be a better defender than Drew Holiday? I don't understand.
He's not.
He's not. You know that.
Why?
You know that.
But he's not.
Why not?
You know that.
How? How is he?
So who's a better defender, Scottie Pippen or Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Oh my God. Oh man. Okay, bro. Okay. Wow. That's insane. I mean, hey, look.
How is it insane?
It's a new day.
Tell me how it's insane.
Who guarded the best player?
Probably Scottie Pippen.
Probably? It's no probably.
Okay, he did.
Oh, okay.
Yo, just to fit your narrative, you
That's
stoop
crazy.
this low. I can't let you go out like this, Chris. Please correct yourself.
How many defensive players does Scottie Pippen have?
Right.
That's
That's my point.
You know that.
But that's my point.
Trophy.
That is exactly my point. Right?
Like LeBron could win MVP every year, but who votes for it?
He can't win MVP every year. When you don't make the playoffs, you're not going to win MVP every year. Let's not do that. If you don't make the playoffs, you're not going to win. You're not going to win MVP. Why would you win MVP if you're not making the playoffs?
There's years that
Why would you Why would you win MVP if you in the plan? Mm-hmm. Why?
He made it to the Western Conference Finals from the plan.
I didn't ask that. I said he was in the plan, right? We talking about the regular season,
yeah.
right? When you end the regular season, he was in the plan. Why would you win MVP?
Okay, so anyway, I'm talking about when LeBron was at his peak, because you don't know where LeBron's peak is. I understand that. That's why you're talking about the Lakers. I understand that. So LeBron was at his peak, and he was losing MVP.
You said every year.
Having a career
every year, not me.
And he can.
He said every year.
Still can. He still
you
can.
Said every year.
He still can.
You
He
said
still
every
can.
year.
He still can. This is his.
Okay, I'll wait for it.
He's probably having an okay season.
If he still can, I'll wait for it.
He's not, because it's
I'll
media
wait for
controlled. It's media control, and you're proving my point. It's media control.
Oh yeah, Michael Jordan has more
is.
MVPs too.
MVP is media control.
I know it is.
MVP is media control.
Michael Jordan has more
player
MVPs too.
Yeah, media control. Everybody loved him.
I know. Who's the media? Oh, so who's the media controller for this year? Let me have it.
Joker, for sure.
So smart.
They are riding him. They hated LeBron. Media hated LeBron.
Him and him.
They hated LeBron.
Yo, that's insane. My man said MJ was a better defender than Scotty. I would love to know what people think. MJ was a better defender than Scotty. Okay, that's a new one. I didn't hear that take before.
LeBron's a better scorer than Jordan. LeBron's a better scorer than Jordan too, right?
I mean, 39K will tell you something.
Because
Absolutely.
because he has the most points in NBA history, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
The most.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
21 years. But yeah, out of college. I mean, out of high school. Not out of college. All right, it's different.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right. D'Angelo Russell may be on the move. That is what the
Rumor
mills is saying D'Angelo Russell may be on the move. On the move where? Obviously, we were just talking about Zach LaVine. That makes the most sense. Rui.
So that means they're all in on Austin Reeves running the one.
No, Austin Reeves coming off the bench.
LeBron's gonna win the one.
LeBron will run the one. You know,
I guess
it's in his skill set.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Definitely is. I guess.
MVP.
Yeah.
I see it. I can see it.
Check the numbers.
I can see the media going with that.
Check the numbers. He'll win it every year.
I can see the media going with it. I said that.
Oh my gosh, guys. So yeah. Anyway, so where do y'all feel like he would go? What's the trade? He got a what, 2 years for 38 mil deal?
I mean, I could see it going. I could see them going with Chicago because Chicago is without a point guard really. No Lonzo. Lonzo's out. You could have D'Angelo Russell fill into that role, being a point guard. He'll be being traded there. Yeah, he's better than all the backup point guards they have. So he'll be able to run the show over there in Chicago.
What about the sports pod said DeMar, D'Lo, Rui, and picks for DeMar?
That's nasty business.
Would DeMar fit?
You know what though? DeMar can run the one. He did in San Antonio.
Yeah, he definitely did. And he's capable.
But D'Lo's an explosive scorer.
So was DeMar.
Yeah, and the problem with D'Lo is he really can't guard Jamal Murray.
Yeah, that was.
DeMar's not gonna fare any better. He's just not. He's just not.
LaVine will though, right?
I mean, if he comes to the Lakers, he's a better. Who knows what he turned into, right?
LaVine's not gonna run the one.
Who, LaVine?
He not.
Nah. LeBron.
DeMar can run the one. Effectively.
No, yeah. DeMar. If DeMar comes, yeah. But LaVine, no.
Yeah.
I don't think LaVine is that good of a playmaker to run the one.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my gosh! What about? I know. We're on the Lakers right now. What about DeMar and Andrew Wiggins and some like another piece? They can make that trade happen. DeMar's only making 28.
That I'm okay with.
What do you think about that? And Draymond and DeMar are really good friends. He tried to get him to come to Warriors before. He was like, "Nah, I'm not going over there."
Now he ain't got no choice.
It's not bad.
Ooh, he likes it.
I just need DeMar to take some more threes though.
Come on, you know he's not doing that.
Yeah, come on.
He's not doing that.
In the paint. 25 points in the paint. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. You get DeMar. If you get D'Lo, Rui, and if you give away D'Lo and Rui, that's shooting. You're giving away shooting.
Yeah. Yeah.
for a non-shooter.
And I feel like that hurts the Lakers because they need all the shooting. That was a big issue with them last year. Remember?
But
They lacked shooters.
You have DeMar. So the start lineup would be LeBron, AD, DeMar, Prince.
Cam, no? Cam's not starting?
And Cam. LeBron is shooting close to a career high, 40 from the 3-point line. So it could work. It could still work.
He shot amazing in the tournament. He shot 60%.
Oh my God. It's like when the Lakers hear playoffs, they just turn it on, because the way they was playing defense to playing Dallas the next day, two totally different teams.
Well, look, I mean, you have a real superstar in Dallas. They ain't see a superstar in the Pelicans. They ain't see a superstar with the Pacers.
Am I hearing a easy route to the final?
No, what you hearing is Zion is a bust. That's what he's looking like. He's looking like that's where I'm going with this.
Okay.
I watched that game.
I preached 3 years ago.
I watched that game and I was very disappointed in everything I was watching with Zion, and he's been looking like that all season. He plays 4 or 5 minutes.
The next game.
Bro, he plays 4 or 5 minutes. He be dying on the bench, dying. Like somebody, somebody get him my oxygen mask. Dying.
And I agree with that part of it. You know, I think Zion definitely needs to take his diet a lot more serious. But just look what he did against Cat and Gobert. He destroyed them.
Yeah.
Like, you just destroyed 2 centers out of shape.
He's nice.
36 and
talented.
5.
He's talented.
He's extremely talented.
Extremely. Yeah. I'm not saying he's trash. That's 2 different things. I ain't saying he's.
Next Tuesday said Zion only wants money and burgers.
Yo, see, my thing is, I'm not even gonna lie, right? If I was in the NBA and I was a player like Zion, I would do everything I could to link up with LeBron and figure out what he eats.
Whoa, Melo.
Like, I would want to be on his kind of diet. Like, I would be honestly calling him up for tips and information to figure out what you do, because, like, I'm just saying, like, you just look at his longevity, right?
Go ahead.
As a player, I would want to last in the league that long. So I would want to know what you do. So I don't know how often that happens, but if I'm a player like Zion and I'm hearing everyone consistently bash my weight and how I look and say I'm fat and I eat too much and I need to go on a diet, I would look to one of the leaders in the NBA, or if not the leader in the NBA, that has shown the way of being.
It's the discipline, though. Right. The discipline is what he don't have. He don't have the discipline to be great, right? Because he's been better than everybody in his peer group, every year. Now you're in the league where it's multiple peer groups, right? And every night you gotta play, and he's not in the shape to play every night. He's not. He's dodging an injury every game he plays. Dodging it. He's dodging an injury, and that can't be healthy. Like, coming down like on his joints like that with all that weight. What are we doing? Right. But yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Another thing that's tough. Your boy Mitchell Robinson's out for 10 weeks. He was putting together an all defensive player of the year campaign. He was definitely going to be on an all defensive NBA team.
He's out of there.
He's out of it because he's not going to play 65 games. You need 65 games to get on any one of those lists. So he's gone. He's not going to do that. How is this going to hurt the Knicks? How is this going to affect them, Henny? What you see happening?
I don't know.
He said, "I don't know."
Cause look, he does things that.
Oh my God!
That he's single-handedly leading the NBA in offensive rebounding. and that's like 2 shots. That's 2 extra shots. That's 2 extra shots. When teams as a team, teams can't even get one shot because he's down there blocking them. Like that's hard. That's hard to replace. That's very hard to replace. We don't have the backup personnel for that. But if we just stay alive for 8 to 10 weeks, stay over 500, 500 minimum, I think we have hope. I think we have hope. There's no replacing Mitchell or what he does. We have to do other things. We have to do other things.
Hartenstein is gonna have to step up for sure. He's been playing great. He's been playing like a starting center. But it's that pick and roll defense that's gonna be lacking.
Absolutely.
Pick and roll defense, with him being out, is gonna be tough. I don't know how they're gonna survive. They won their first game. They won their last game. They're playing right now. I don't know what the score is. But we'll see how they last. I don't know how many games. That's 2 months, right?
37-32. Knicks up.
How many? That's what, 2 months, 2.5 months. 3 months. That's March.
2.5 months.
2.5 months. Yep.
Ooh.
The sports pod said this is gonna be huge for the Knicks. He was having a career year, and the Knicks don't have enough depth. Signing Taj Gibson isn't gonna do better either. Sims has to step up.
Sims definitely got Sim definitely
appreciate you.
Sims definitely gonna have to step up for sure.
Yeah, he did a bunch of nothing in his first game.
What you mean? I don't think he did a bunch of nothing. I think he played well.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he did a bunch of nothing at all. I think he was active on the board. I think he was active. The thing with Sims that he can guard all 5 positions.
Yeah, that's the best part.
That's the good thing with Sims. He can legitimately stand in front of anybody. You're just not gonna cook him.
He played 8 minutes, had 2 rebounds.
He played the first quarter.
What was it? What was his plus minus?
No, I'm lying. That's today. I'm lying. I apologize.
It's okay. What was his?
Yeah, what was his plus minus?
Yeah, he played 21 minutes. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And how much?
Plus minus. I don't care about anything else but his plus minus.
Plus minus was.
Yeah.
Say it. Do you see it? Say it.
Say it.
I didn't get there. Plus 5.
There you go. You did what you had to do. Plus 5 on the court with 21 minutes.
I'm crying.
That's solid.
Surprisingly, guess who had the highest plus minus for the game?
Julius.
Grimes.
Yes, Grimes did have the. Yep.
That is a great segue to the next thing that we're about to talk about, which is Quentin Grimes to the bench, and DiVincenzo is going to start. He's been starting. I feel like this was the right move for Tibbs to make. He made a similar move last season, and the Knicks went on a run. He didn't went on a crazy run. So yeah.
There's 2 things I see here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Sorry. Grimes on a -7 right now though in the game.
Yo, take it easy, bro.
Yeah, take it easy.
Sky.
So going back to last game, right? He was plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
He had 19 points off the bench.
Yeah.
He had 19 points off the bench, and DiVincenzo only got 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
He was 1 for 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I got to see a couple more games first to see how this works.
How did the second game go?
Does it help? This is the second game today.
No, it's the third game.
Yes.
This is third game, yeah.
Third game.
Who'd they play? Who'd they play before?
Last game they played
Toronto.
Toronto. Boston.
Yeah, Boston came off the bench for Boston.
Yeah, Boston.
Now they're
he balled out. Grimes balled out. It's balling out off the bench. He's playing really well.
Right.
Yeah.
So I would say this could be a pro for him. Maybe he is more comfortable playing with the second unit. Maybe his looks are better.
I just think the first unit hold the ball too much. You playing with Julius, you playing with Jalen Brunson, right? And you playing with RJ Barrett. So RJ Barrett, he's not beginning of the year he got into that playmaking. We was like, oh wow, RJ Barrett's making a step because he's playmaking now. But since he's been back off of them headaches that he had,
Headaches. I don't want no headaches like that. No headaches. Like I ain't never seen a change, boy.
yeah, he's like
He was aiming to be
He said-
all-star.
He said,
was
"I
shooting
ain't get
be
to shoot
all-star.
this thing in a while, boy. You ain't get nothing."
and Dante. I think Dante's okay with taking 3, 4, 5 shots. Excuse me,
He's
in a
very
game.
scrappy. He does
Yeah.
the dirty work.
Yeah.
He's ready to
I like
get
that.
physical.
But this
on
is the
wing.
thing. I don't think they essentially do the same thing. So I don't think it really matters. It's just one's going to get less shots because of his role.
But Dante's gonna star in his role better because he's cool. He's okay with the amount of shots that he's taking. He's gonna find his shots too. He's gonna find his shots.
Right. That's personnel. But it doesn't matter.
Is it personnel?
They do the same thing. Yeah, he personally feels like he don't need those shots. He could do other things. Grimes, he's publicly said, "Hey, I barely touching the ball." He said that publicly.
Yeah, but I
So,
think
yeah,
that's
personnel.
I think that's a coaching situation. I don't think it's personnel. I think it's coaching. I think if you're not calling plays for him, right? You're calling Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson number and RJ's number,
That's who's
He's
gonna
not.
get called.
which is cool.
Yeah.
But they're not making it easy. They're not then getting Grimes involved. They have to, right? Just throwing him the ball in the corner when a player's right in front of him that can just literally put their hands up and close out real easy is not helpful. He takes terrible, tough shots
But
when he
you
plays with that first
you
unit.
You also gotta remember Grimes wasn't shooting good either. Open, closed out.
Yeah,
He
because he's
wasn't shooting
taking
good.
3 shots a game, 4 shots a game, and it's coming 1 shot per quarter.
Right.
I mean, who can get into a rhythm like that?
I understand
He's
that.
taking-
I
he's
understand that,
taking
but that's
six-
just
he's
his
taking
role.
6 shots a game.
That's just his role. And that probably was boosted like 0.2 because he took way more because he's been on the bench.
Exactly.
Well, it's at 6.2.
See?
Yeah, so it was 6. He was taking 6.
It probably was like
He was taking
4
6 exact.
or 4.5.
No,
He's at 0.2.
not over 3
He's at
games.
0.2. Not in 3 games. Stop,
Yeah,
bro.
not in 3
Stop.
games.
He
0.2
been
shot power rate.
shooting the piss out the ball now.
Yeah. And I'm just saying that could be DiVincenzo or that could be Grimes. It's just who feels who's okay with the role that they're taking. If Grimes wants these type of shots, you can't start no more. That's it. That's just it. Cause Julius has to touch the ball, Brunson has to touch the ball, and RJ has to touch the ball. These 3 players have to touch the ball because they're getting paid to touch the ball. You're not.
How do you
So go to the bench and take these shots.
how do y'all feel about the way Julius been playing? He was getting destroyed them first 6 games. He's been balling.
I'm not gonna fall for this trap.
What trap? He literally played so well against the Bucks.
Every time he plays well, it's always a trap.
It's a trap, but when he
Yeah.
plays bad, oh, this is what I expect. Like, what are we doing?
I expect him to play bad.
Come on, bro.
I
You-
expect him to play bad. He's
But
not.
he's
He's not a
good.
guy. He's not a guy.
he don't need to be our guy. What is he doing right
Okay.
now? Right?
So he's
What is
playing
he
good.
doing
He's playing
right
good.
now? Exactly.
He's playing good when the ball's in his hand. When the ball's out of his hands, forget about it. He doesn't play good, and you know that. He doesn't set good screens. He doesn't get other people open. It's all for him, but he's doing that very well. You're right. You're absolutely right.
He does not set good screens. He sets
all.
awful
And
screens.
And I know it's something small as setting a screen. It seems very, very small, but that can change the game. It can open up so many more shots. You get a screen, you get a good cut. That's a fake pass. Now somebody's open for the 3 because another man has to step down. But when you're just touching somebody's shoulder, you're doing nothing. They can easily switch and they can easily get back to you. Just something small as a screen will change our team dramatically.
I agree.
Dramatically.
I agree.
Dramatically.
Totally
And he doesn't
agree.
do that.
Well, Taj Gibson does.
The ball is not in his hand.
Taj Gibson is back.
God.
Taj Gibson.
If Taj Gibson plays 1 minute, I want Tibbs fired. I want Tibbs fired. There's no reason for him to play. Sims is starting, and Hartenstein is playing amazing in his role. Why does Taj have to be there?
We don't got no more bigs. Obi got traded for two picks in the traded section. We don't got no bigs. It's just Julius.
I think he just got him there for backup just in case Sims or Hartenstein go down.
Or foul trouble.
I don't even want him. I don't want him nowhere near this team. I don't want to see him on the court.
You don't think Taj could give you?
I don't even want him dressed. Don't even make fake stats for him. Don't do it. Don't. You don't
think Taj Gibson can give you 8 minutes?
I don't want him to give me 8. I don't care what he could do.
He gonna get some threes, corner
he
threes.
He say he's in the best shape of his life. He gonna say he's in the best shape of his life. He never felt this way ever since his rookie year. I don't want to see him touch that. I don't want to see.
That's what they be saying.
If he says that, I don't want to see him touch. I don't even want to see him get dressed. I don't want to see him with a warm up.
That's so funny.
I don't want to see him with a T-shirt that say Knicks.
It's too late, bro. He's here. He's probably gonna play tonight. He's probably playing right now. If you look at the box score, you probably gonna see Taj Gibson. Or they're probably gonna be like, "Oh, he's not playing
with 28 minutes.
He's not playing tonight."
Tibbs gonna do it.
But he's playing next game. He might start next game alongside Julius.
Yo, don't get me tight. Don't.
Oh my God.
He don't need to be here. He don't.
Julius? Oh no, my bad. I'm reading the Julius thing. That's why I said Julius. Taj, yeah.
Taj. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Before we get out of here, is there anything that any NBA things we got? Oh, John Morant's coming back.
Next week.
John Morant's coming back. Yeah.
Can he turn it around?
Ooh.
Turn this ship around.
My bad. The audio went out. You said, can he do what?
I said, can John Morant turn the ship around? Like, is he going to be able to come back and make an immediate impact?
I mean,
they've been struggling, big time.
Big time is right.
I don't know.
They're 6-16.
Can he bring that swagger back to Memphis?
Oh, for sure, definitely. It's gonna be a sight to see when he comes back. People are gonna definitely tune in. Now can he do what many stars are capable of doing, and bringing their team back to being competitive?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? We're gonna have to see. Was he working on his game, or was he just Zion in it?
The big three, Suns' big three are playing tonight. Do you expect this to be a thing of the present, of the future, or is Bill not gonna play again next week?
We'll
maybe.
have to see. I think
it's gonna look good.
They ain't gonna make it to the finish line. Somebody gonna break down.
I don't think they make it to the finish line either.
I don't think they make it to the finish line, but I think they're gonna have some games where you're like, ooh.
Yeah, for sure.
They're gonna be a playoff. They're gonna be a big playing threat, like the one team in the playing that you don't want to play.
Yeah, I had him as the 1 seed. I regret it.
I remember.
Oh my
gosh. We remember.
Hey, but they are the 8th
seed. Yeah. They're the 8th seed. Rock is gonna be in there. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate you guys.
Yes, please. Appreciate everybody from coming in.
Yes.
Chatting it up with the boys.
We'll be back here next week.
Appreciate the love.
Like, comment, subscribe, and just to let y'all know before y'all get out of here, we do have the best outro, intro music in the business.
I don't read no comments. I don't care what they say. Time and place, we can talk about it. Last night I was wildin'. Made 2K over 2K. It's a new day and I'm back to problem. Bank account be crowded. By next June, need 5 rooms, soundproof. Watch them doubt it. Hey, they try to talk me out of it. I done wasted some greatness just sitting there trying to think about it. I go John Moran and give all of my homies rollies. I'm a hot pick, rolling with me, gon' be low key. Best believe it's more of us, but today I'm dolly. Grab me by the hand, damn, she don't even know me. Open hit the corner for the 3, nobody noticed them. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking, eyes on podium. No one should be talking, keep your eyes on the podium. Yeah. Shh, no one should be talking, eyes on podium. Yeah, look, open hit the corner for the 3, nobody noticed them. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking, keep your eyes on the